Hello all. CBSE has released a new question paper for us, new sample question paper for computer science. Ideally, they have released it for all the subjects. I hope you should have seen it by now. The only thing is they have put it under the question bank. In question bank, you can see that there are additional practice questions here. So once you click on this, you can go here and you can see all the question papers for all your subjects. But previously, this computer science column was not there. So set 1 was released, I think, around 2 months before, but now they have released the set 2 of your main subjects, like you have biology, maths, physics, chemistry, and all these papers you can see here. Physics has not yet come, but stay tuned, it will come soon. So you have to keep checking this place for new question papers. Now, why does this question paper become important for us is because, yes, it has been released recently, right? I think last week they released this. And it is mostly after the board exam paper has been set. So we can expect our board exam paper to be kind of in the same pattern as this paper, or at least we can at least be prepared for this. Though there are additional practice questions, it might give us a hint because last year they did not give any practice paper or additional practice paper they did not give for computer science. But this time, I believe they are trying to make it a little more challenging to say. So there are some interesting things also in this question paper. So I would be solving this paper with you for you to get an idea of how the paper is. But maybe I will be doing it in 2 or 3 parts for you. So let's look at this question paper. So ideally, the overall structure of the question paper has not changed. So it is the same as the previous sample paper that they have released. There are going to be 18 questions of 1 mark, and there are 7 2-mark questions, 5 3-mark questions, and 2 4-mark questions, and 3 5-mark questions. So they have not changed this broad pattern of the paper. But there is one thing which I've always wondered in the last sample paper that they gave. In the 5-mark question, they had divided it into A and B. And A was some output-based question in Python or Python review, and B was an interfacing question. So it was kind of mismatched, right? I did not think that it made sense at all. So they have done that here. They have removed that off. So they have not given that Python review question. Instead, it is the same weightage given to database itself. So because they have done that, they have removed the case study from databases. So previously we had a case study question. There are 2 4-mark questions. And in that, one question was from, if you look at the previous pattern, you can see I given a blueprint there. So I will be changing that also for you. I will be changing the new blueprint also, and I'll be doing this for you. There is only one thing that I'm concerned, as we are discussing, you'll also come to know, but there's only one thing which is a slight concern here is, if you remember, if you have been following the videos so far, I've told you that there are no surprises in the way they're asking program. So there is a text file 3-mark program, which is pretty much the same. If you just read around 10 to 15 programs on text files, mostly it is counting, searching, counting lines, counting words, counting characters. So all the models we have covered already, and we'll be doing a short questions one round also. So text files, kind of, it's the same this time also. I don't think there is any change there. Binary files also, we already have done all the models of delete, update, and all that. So that is also there. But in CSV files, I told you when I was teaching that only search count has been asked so far. But this time they have asked a little trickier program. That is, you already know a program separately, how to find a maximum number. You know that already. But they are just. So before you see this question paper, I would suggest that you just pause this video, you stop the video, and you go back. The bottom of the description, I've given the question paper. You can go through, you can solve it yourself first. Do it section by section. Spend just that half an hour for computer science, maybe for the entire week. First do the section A, and after you are done with all the answers, you can check the answer key also and come back and see if you have any doubt in the solution. Same way, each day, if you can do one section or two, section A, B today like that, I think you'll be able to complete this paper comfortably. And it will give you some confidence, and it will give you an idea of what more you need to concentrate on as far as computer science is concerned. We're expecting the timetable anytime soon. And once, if we have a lot of time for computer science, and I think after you're done with this, and if you're able to score, let's say around 50 on 70, I think you are pretty much okay to get center in computer science. So 50, above 50 is what I'm expecting. You will be ready right now. So if you're able to score 50 above in this paper, I think you can just say that we are okay with computer science. Do also let me know in the comments like how you did and how much you scored in this paper, right? So let's start with pretty easy questions, certain things. So like, which of the following is an invalid identifier to be used in Python? So we can see very clearly the first one itself is wrong because you cannot have a percentage symbol here. So it is definitely A is your answer. What is the correct way to add an element to the end of a list? Adding at the end itself means append, that's all. So it's going to be B. Now you have the third question. What will be the output of welcome to my blog from 2 to 6 plus welcome to my blog from 5 to 9? You have to start from 2. So you have WELCO, right? So 0, 1, 2. You're going to start from L. Five, but you have to stop before 6. So it's going to be LCOM. There is an option like that. And then 5 to 9. So you start with 5 again. Again, M will repeat. There's a space. 5, 6. There's a space. And then you have to stop with T because the ninth character will not come. So I think the option is going to be, there's a space there. It's not a hyphen. So the option is B again. Which of the following statements is false? A little tricky question though, but you know that which is false. A try can have more than one except. Yes, you can have so many errors there. You can have an except EOF error, except runtime error. You can have anything you want. So first question is correct. The finally blocks is always executed. That is also true. There is no problem there. When one is equal to one is executed, no exception is straight. I was not very sure about this, but yes, this is also true, it seems. The only false statement as per your answer key is B. One block of except statement cannot handle multiple exceptions. This is the false statement they are saying. So you have the fifth question. Which of the following statements would give an error? It's a pretty straightforward question. A clue here is if you look at the options here, look for a string or a tuple. Definitely they'll try to update it and that will be the error. So here I can say that statement 1, print of R should not be a problem. Statement 2, expert of 0. So expert is here and there is a 0 badminton. You can definitely change it. There is no problem. Score of 0. See, they are tricking you here. Score of 0 also you can change. You will think, but no, you can't because it's a tuple. So that statement 3 is wrong. So 5 is C. I would go with C option for this. There are only a few tricky questions. Others are pretty straightforward. I think with your reading time itself, you will finish this off. That much easy the 1 mark is going to be. Which pickle module is used to write a Python object to a binary file? If you have been following the videos properly, I think this is going to be a cakewalk 1 mark questions for you. Writing is always dump. So D. Which will append the contents of dict into dict. So append, we know that we have to use the update statement. You have to go through the dictionary functions once properly. If you do that, you are done here also. Which of the following is not there in math module? So we know about SEAL, FABS, Phi. Definitely they'll all be there. This, I think, standard mean and all will come under the standard deviation packages. So I think for the 8th question, the answer should be B. See, there is a small trick here again. They have a 1 space 2. So print, there are only 1, 2, 3 entries. So len of 2, it's a single /2. So it's going to give me 3 by 2, which is 1.5. Length of L of 0, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When you multiply, the answer is going to be 13.5. If you by mistake take this as 1 comma, the brain always fills in the blanks, right? So if you take it as 1, 2, 3, 4, which I did first, then you will just get the answer as 6, which is wrong. There is a comma here and there is no the double quotes closed here. So you have to be a little careful in doing this. Expand the following. You know the 10th question. PPP is point-to-point protocol and VoIP is voice over internet protocol. There is no confusion there. Pattern matching, what will you use? No need to even think, right? It's like operator there. 12th question. Displaying only one result set, fetch 1. Which of the following file opening mode generates an error if the file does not exist? For reading. For reading, we need something to be there already. So B is the right option here. Seek function. So what is the correct syntax of seek function? So seek you can always take it as offset is mandatory, whereas reference point is not. So very careful. It has to be file object dot seek. So A and B are the same, right? But there is no file object in B. So for the 14th question, the option is A. Which is false? Interlinking of a collection of web pages is called the website. It's called a website. So option D is wrong. So networks also, we have one more round to do where we'll be doing a short questions round. 16. Fill in the blank. Posted on a remote computer, telnet. Again, straight 10-second questions. These are all. Assertion and reason in computer science is generally going to be easy for us. For changes made to a variable defined within a function to be visible outside global, okay? Yes, these are definitions of global keyword. I will go with A for this question. A binary file is used to store, okay. I think assertion is pretty fine for me. Whereas reason is binary files are just like normal text files. No, they cannot be read. So reason is definitely wrong. So assertion is true, but reason is false. So I will go with option C. So this is your section A for this paper. So I will stop here and I will be continuing whenever I find time with section B, C, D, E. So hopefully soon I will be doing those video solutions for you. Meanwhile, you can also complete the paper and check with your answer key. Any doubts you have, you can come back and refer to your video, right? So wish you all the best. Bye-bye.